Good morning, sir and everyone. We are Group 7 and our presentation is about Case 2. A factory operator died as a result of being stuck in a loading plate guider machine. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce our group member here. We have Chong Yu-sek, Ong Yi-ching, Shirley Yu-xuan, Xiao Yi-xuan, Teo Yi-fang, and me, Wong Mei-jia. Now, let us start our presentation.
My name is Teo Yi-fang. This slide is about introduction. I'm going to talk about introduction, a brief discussion of the issue. A fatal accident happened at animal feed processing factory in the Pasir Gudang industrial area on 24 June 2021 around 9:40 p.m. A 27-year-old worker, due to the lack of training for worker during repair work, caused vital trauma between two braces, and he was sent to Penawai Pasir Gudang Hospital and then transferred to Sultan Ismail Hospital for treatment in Johor Bahru. Unfortunately, he died at 12:30 midnight. That's all for the part of introduction, and I will pass to the Wang Mei-jia continue to present.
My name is Wong Mei-jia. Now I want to present about analyze of the role of injury and how the accident happened in the workplace. A factory operator died as a result of being stuck in a loading plate guider machine. The accident happened because the other person outside the isolation area turned on the switch without first ascertaining whether anyone is near the machine component area. Next, the victim did not confirm whether the machine in the machine parts area started before picking up the helmet left of the static loading plate. Then, the employers failed to ensure whether the equipment was safe to operate after the maintenance work activities. Second, the employers could not complete hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control for the maintenance work operations. Last, the employers failed to establish safe working procedures for maintenance work activities and neglected to educate employees who were at risk when carrying out maintenance work. This concludes my presentation. Now I will pass to Yi-ching to continue the presentation. Thank you.
My name is Yi-ching. Today I want to correlate the accident with the accident causation theory. The accident causation theory of Case 2 is domino theory. There are 5 factors in the sequence of events leading up to an accident, which is ancestry and social environment, fault of person, unsafe act or mechanical or physical hazard, accident and injury. In Case 2, the employers failed to ensure the safe operation of machinery immediately after carrying out the maintenance work activity. The employer also did not carry out hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control, which is high risk for the maintenance activities. They also did not establish safe working procedures for maintenance work activities. This action exposed employees to an unsafe working environment. They also failed to offer training for employees who were exposed to danger while performing maintenance work, and it caused the tragedy as they did not know how to respond to the acute risk issues. In addition, unsafe action or mechanical or physical hazard that occurred prior to the accident should be given the most attention in the related case. According to Heinrich, people responsible for loss or injuries in business should be concerned with all 5 factors, especially with the accident and the near cause. Heinrich also highlighted the need to focus on accidents rather than injury or property damage.
My name is Xiao Yixuan. Today I want to present correlate the accident with the impacts toward human and environment, person at risk. First, impacts such as type of environment is the working environment will face an unknown risk to the company. Example, employees as risk is turned because the machine's safe operation have not been ensured after the maintenance work has been completed. Second impact of this accident on the person at risk was a serious injury to death when the working switch was turned on by another employee outside the isolation area. Example, this can be considered as a mirror mistake on the part of employer, which conclude in the unknowing certified of certain employees.
I'm Shirley. Now I'll be presenting the preventive and control measure including law and legislation. First of all will be hold frequent crew safety meetings. Employees should be reminded to focus and pertinent concerns should be handled. Workers are more likely to be motivated by real-life factual and job-specific safety information. Employers with a strong safety records generally have mandatory safety meetings at the start of each day to ensure that safety is always front of mind. Holding a safety briefing at the beginning of each day ensure that all employees are on the same page. Employers can discuss modification to the workplace as well as what machinery will be utilized in different sections of the site during the day during the safety meetings. Next will be utilize protective clothing and gears. Workers must always utilize the proper safety equipment throughout their job. It is possible that a hard helmet, high visibility clothing, eyewear, glove, metal shoes or protective suit will be necessary. As an employer, they should urge everyone on the job site to wear suitable safety equipment, particularly gloves, when handling any equipment or machinery to avoid both short and long-term damage. Lastly, will be recognize the hazards and make a strategy. Before undertaking every job, the area must be truly inspected for any unusual hazard. A strategy can assist to protect workers' health and safety. Following the conclusion of something like the trip assessment, a plan of providing secure must be created and tested. It is vital to ensure all employees obtain sufficient information, experience, and skills. Next, I will pass to Yiseng to continue the presentation. Thank you.
My name is Chong Yu Sheng, metric number AP210142. For 6.0, discussion on your personal thoughts about the case. The first thought on my mind is human factor, which is fatigue. The repairing work should not be at this hour, because this hour should be relaxing at house and not working at this hour. When the body is tired, injury is more likely to occur. The second thought on my mind is there is no sign of hazard around the switch to let other workers know about the machine is under maintenance or repair. Although the machine is not under maintenance, workers should be checked on the machine whether the machine can be switches on or not.
This slide is about conclusion. We conclude that occupational safety and health edge is important in the workplace. This because it ensures workers' well-being. Occupational health and safety regulations were set up to ensure that workers are safe in the workplace. The goal is to ensure that employees work in the environments known to be unsafe and unhealthy. For example, high noisy or mechanical hazard. That's all for the part of conclusion. Thank you. For the recommendations to overcome the issues, we suggest some points. First, make sure that the proper safety protections and sensors are in place. Heavy equipment need to always have an accurate and reliable safety protection system, including all connected equipment and systems, such as sensor or control networks, to prevent serious accidents. All applications must be well maintained and regularly checked to ensure meets with standard. Secondly, all safety concerns should be documented. Employers are urged to keep a complete safety log about machine that has been serviced and information about accidents. This information can be used to help employers to take the necessary safety procedure to prevent future accidents. My third point will be about making safety training available. Employers have a responsibility to ensure that all workers are trained and understand the safety agreement for using equipment. This should cover everything from using and wearing safety equipment to learn the right way to turn off the machine.
That's all for our presentation today. Thank you.